Hi, I'm Sophia Bailey. I am from Fayetteville, North Carolina, and I go to Jackburr High School. Some of my hobbies include nail design, video games, reading, and art. Fun things. I really enjoy being able to solve puzzles and experience stories through the games and the books that I read. Some of my interests include video making and theater, both of which I partake in quite often as I am our school's social media coordinator for our drama club, and I have been the stage manager for our school's productions for the past 2 years. I've been in the AIG program since third grade and have taken all honors and a few AP classes while in high school. But let's be honest, it's not why you're here. It's not as important. So let's get on to these prompts. I think a teacher should do research and interact with a person of a different background or mindset to best learn how to help them. Research would provide an overall better understanding of their background and how to help them, whereas interacting and getting to know the person would give a personal understanding, which would be best of all in my opinion. Figuring out the best way to help someone who is different is very important as they don't always get the help that they need, hindering their ability to learn. For quite a bit of my life, I've been involved in the Special Olympics and working with people and kids with special needs, like my brother. So I know the importance of understanding a student's background and mindset and to help them, because in most cases, people don't always make the effort to help those from different backgrounds, mindsets, or even special needs kids. So there's so many things that people can do. They can get to know the person better. They can allow for conversation in the classroom between students to gather collective understanding and connection among everyone. And on to the next one in connection, where I wasn't understood in my class. A time that I have experienced a conflict with an authority figure was my AP Lit teacher. For half of our semester, she was out for a medical emergency, which wasn't a problem, of course, that's her. But what the problem was, while she was out, she gave us a lot of busy work and wasn't really teaching us anything. So when she came back, she gave us an essay. We all failed it because we didn't know how she wanted to write these essays. We weren't understanding how to do it, but she never fully taught us. And this was a continuous thing. She would give us essays and we would fail it. So to try and get better, I researched similar essays and how to fix them. I reviewed what I got wrong on those essays and what I did right to try and fix what I did. And I eventually got there and I started doing exceptional on these essays. So it really was just figuring out a way around how to do this. In contrast, what my favorite teacher, Miss Timbers, my theater teacher, some of my favorite qualities about her is that she creates a safe space for students to come to her with problems and never treats them like they are dumb or unimportant. I'm always grateful that she tries to learn from her students. She learns how they understand things, hears their perspectives and ideas, and lets them take on leadership roles in the class. She allowed students to interact with each other, talk to each other, ask each other for help, and get different perspectives. She also allowed students to figure out certain problems themselves instead of always asking for help. I think these are important characteristics because it lets students get to know each other, make friends, and use critical thinking skills. Another thing I really admire is how she used games to learn. Granted, it was a theater class, so it's always games. But I feel so strongly about using games to learn and educate. High school's already stressful enough, but having a teacher that goes out of their way to make topics fun and informative lets students enjoy learning those topics. I would definitely try to make learning certain topics in math fun, like making a game or a competition in class, because it makes that topic memorable for the students, which would help them learn better. Finally, to me, becoming a teacher is exciting because all that means is that I'll be able to help students enjoy learning, especially learning math, because let's be honest, nobody likes math. I like math, but that's not it. And most students struggle with math, and it's such a big thing. I I'm excited to be a person that can make a big change in a student's life and make them want to work to their full potential. I feel like I'm a good candidate because I want to be a teacher. I want to see students succeed and enjoy actually going to school. I've learned how a good teacher can help improve a student's life and make them care about learning again. And that's all I really want to do for others, is bring back the excitement and the enjoyment in learning, especially a topic that nobody seems to like. So, yeah, that's it. Have a great day!